Hello and welcome to one more interesting discussion. And today we are going to talk about entrepreneurship and LinkedIn growth. And to address this particular topic, we have with us Nehha Seth, who is a career coach and a LinkedIn expert. So, welcome, Neha. Welcome to this show.
Thank you. Thank you for hosting me today on your show. I'm truly excited, super duper excited for this conversation altogether.
Thank you. So, Neha, just to begin, what do you exactly mean by a LinkedIn optimization expert? I think that is what you specialize in. So, what exactly is this LinkedIn specialization thing about?
Okay. So LinkedIn optimization is nothing but optimizing the headline, which means that with the right kind of keywords and with the right kind of formulas, you can be an expert of your field. So what happens is, Kiran, if we are not optimizing our profile, we are not getting the right keywords so that people search you on the search bar. So if your lead is searching career coach and they do not get you in the result, then your profile is not optimized. If your profile is optimized and also you are showcasing your expertise by posting the right kind of content on LinkedIn and also whatever expertise you're highlighting in the headline, in the about section, in the experience section, that is what optimization is.
Wow. I mean, this is nice. It's like, so many things we need to know. I had heard about search engine optimization, and I knew how important it is. It helps us, to be at the right place when somebody looks out for us. So,
And
I,
the beauty of LinkedIn is that it is a search engine optimization running without ads on LinkedIn.
oh, wow. How is that?
Bec-
Can you just go deeper into that?
So you don't need to invest in ads or become a premium member to show what you do, to show your expertise. You just need to strategically optimize your profile and put the right kind of content so that your audience and people or the thought leaders see you as an expert of certain field. So you don't need to spend on ads or become a premium member without spending a single rupee. You can be an expert and people can reach out to you. I have seen many examples that leads are coming to a person, just the person is consistent in posting his contents and showcasing what he brings to the table, and just by telling his personal story, why the person started this and what kind of value he bring on the table. So if you are clear and crisp on what you bring to the table, then the audience get to know you as an expert.
Hmm. Yeah, makes sense. Makes sense. So, that was some real, kind of bulb on moments as far as LinkedIn is concerned, because I always looked at LinkedIn as somewhere where, we can find professionals who would like to connect with each other. And I was always thinking of LinkedIn as just a job search portal. Okay. So, but I think you have opened, the perspective wide open, that it can also be used by entrepreneurs to actually
Absolutely.
connect with the new leads and also try and add value. So coming to the point that, before we come into that, I would like to ask you, how can LinkedIn help entrepreneurs build, the credibility and attract opportunities? I mean, you touched upon it, but I think, we would like to understand a little bit more into deeper about this.
So whatever the success stories you have created, be it small, just bring them on LinkedIn. People connect to the personal stories and the success stories or the transformations you have done. They want to really know the before and after version.
Mm.
And if you are getting the recommendations If you are a job seeker and you are getting a recommendation from a ex-colleague or maybe ex-boss or your previous employer or the current employer, then what happens is the recruiters, they build that trust on that profile.
Mhm.
And if you are an entrepreneur, then you can bring in the recommendations by your clients whom
Mhm.
you have served. So if
Mhm.
they post the recommendation on LinkedIn, then that adds value. Then
Mhm.
the credibility thing appears.
Yeah. So how can they post this, this thing? Like how do they do that?
There is a feature on LinkedIn for recommendation.
Okay.
Yeah. So there is a
So
feature. Not only this, you can take a snapshot of you if the person is not on LinkedIn, for example. However, everyone is on LinkedIn nowadays. Even I see even office assistant, peons, and everyone on the LinkedIn. So I I can totally tell you that everybody is on LinkedIn. I was also searching that if kids can open LinkedIn account or not. So that's not allowed though. But yes, I was telling that if the person is not on LinkedIn, then you can take a screenshot and share it on the featured place to show that the screenshot as a raw proof. I mean, that is a very raw proof to check, to give to your audience that yes, you're working on this particular thing.
oh, that's nice. I mean, that is something. This is just like, we nowadays, all these entrepreneurs, and especially we coaches, we always look for this credibility as far as the testimonials and the feedback coming in, and we always think about Trustpilot and such platforms. So I think, this can be an added thing wherein it can add to our credibility, and it can also showcase our what are the kind of results we have been able to achieve with our clients. So that's a
Just
good
to
one.
add a point that you can you can also bring in the Trustpilot screenshots also to
Yeah,
LinkedIn.
yeah, and put it on the featured section, you
Put
mean?
it as yes, yes, yes.
Wow, that's nice, that's nice. Okay, so thank you for that. And now let's move to this question, that what are the biggest mistakes entrepreneurs can make on LinkedIn, and how can they fix it? So we have Dr. Fix It here as Neha. So can you fix it for us?
So let me start with a quote here that whatever you attract, whatever you think, you attract the most,
Yeah,
from the book Secret, which I'm reading nowadays. And why I say this, so never think about the mistakes you do. Okay. While every new thing, every time you post, you learn a new thing
correct,
and you just learn from the mistakes. Number
correct.
one, like not mistakes actually. If you post something, for example, today you just learn from your peers, whosoever are gaining more impressions, more comments, and more likes. You can see them and you can learn from them how they are posting. Number one. And number two is that is the most important thing which I'm going to tell you right now is before even making a profile, before even doing anything on LinkedIn, first bring clarity in yourself. Who you help, how you help, and why. Why are you there? And why you are different or how you are standing out. And if you bring this answer first, then I think most of the problems are solved because you have gained clarity here. So
Hmm.
अगर यहाँ पर clarity है कि क्या करना है और क्या offer करना है, then सारी चीजें clear होती चली जाती हैं. And
Absolutely.
next thing is that mistake in terms of when you mentioned just when we started this, and you mentioned that I was thinking that LinkedIn is just a resume. While
Yeah.
I keep on telling all of my students and the job seekers and entrepreneurs that LinkedIn is not just a digital resume. It is much, much more than that. It is a money making machine. It is a lead making machine. And not only that, it is your brand. So I totally resonate with Jeff Bezos on this, that he says that when you are not in the room, and whatever noises and whatever people say about you when you are not in the room is your brand. So work on positioning you as an expert of something. So whatever you are, the content you are building, maybe through that, maybe through engaging on the post which you think that have been posted by your peers or by your target audience, and helping them add value on the pain points. So, pain points of your target audience should be your content all revolving around,
Yeah.
because ultimately you're giving value around that pain point. So, if you are working on the pain point and giving the massive value over the chota chota content, so what Alex Hermosi says that Kiran, that Alex Hermosi is a person who has built $100 million content,
Mm.
and he speaks about giving value first and giving massive value first, so that there's no need to pitch. There is no need to pitch. The person himself says, and on knees down, and says that बताओ यार क्या खरीदना है तुमसे, तुम्हें तो इतना ज्ञान है, तुम्हें तो इतना मालूम है, तो तुम बता दो क्या करना है. So build a brand around that. That's the most important thing. And mistakes तो कर करके we have to learn.
Yeah, obviously. I mean, that is the, I mean, mistakes should always be looked at as a stepping stone towards success, not
Absolutely.
as a drawback.
Absolutely.
So wonderfully put. Thank you so much. And now, since you are talking about brands, I would also like to, uh, you know, I know that a strong brand definitely helps an entrepreneur. So how can we use a platform like LinkedIn? So as you said, it is it's the brand of that person. So how can we utilize this and make it more effective? Can you just share top 4 5 tips kind of thing for brand building?
So for brand building, what I suggest is that first of all, visualize your brand, how you think that your brand should be. Like Nike, yeah, like other brands, they have bring on that colors theme, कि कौन से colors होंगे, depicting your personality. Not only this, also थोड़ा थोड़ा sprinkling about आपका mentor कौन है, and sprinkling about what what value you bring. सो वो सब मिला के आपका ब्रांड है, मतलब पूरी बास्केट है जिसमें एक शॉप है बेसिकली, जिसमें एक बिल बोर्ड है जो कि आपका बैनर है, जिस द बैनर हैज ऑल द कलर्स एंड ऑल द थीम विच यू थिंक योर ब्रांड इज, और आपकी फोटो है वहां पर विच शोज दैट या दिस इज द पर्सन हु इज गोइंग टू डिलीवर द एक्सपीरियंस. Because brand is what, Kiran, people are not buying any product or anything. They are buying an experience. And if the experience is so authentic and so pure, like that is transforming them in some way, giving value to them in some way, then the brand has its own recognition in the market.
Absolutely, absolutely. I completely agree with you. It is like, I really connect with you that, we should come to such a space where we shouldn't be required to go and pitch. So the
Absolutely.
messages should go, superficially or whatever you might call it. That they should feel that, okay, yes, here is something, some service or some product or something which will help that person achieve whatever they are looking for. So absolutely, I
Absolutely.
completely agree with
Absolutely.
you.
And one more thing just to add here is that when this pitch, which we are not pitching at all, the messages is going to are going to be placed in such a way that it is not for everyone. It is for a specific kind of audience. Then you add, then you bring in your exclusivity as far as brand is concerned.
Yeah.
When you're speaking to everyone, so imagine karo, if you are speaking to everyone,
Yeah, it'll just
nothing. There will
go.
be voices and there will be no impact.
Yeah,
No impact.
it'll just be noise and nothing else.
Yes.
I mean, I just missed a point that, when I asked you about the tips, you just had a very, very big smile, and you're thinking that I was talking about my niche. But let me tell you this, it's been 10 years now that I don't approach anyone for tips, neither do I give tips to anyone, because it's very simple, especially in the financial markets. uh, the tips is a very wrong approach. It is like depending on someone for getting their own results, which shouldn't be done. I think this is the first lesson what I learned myself. So don't worry, I don't give tips as far as financial markets are concerned. So that is what it is. And coming to the the kind of the fag end of this particular discussion, what is that one advice you would like to give entrepreneurs, or even for that matter job seekers, so that it will help them grow on their own journey towards whatever they want to achieve?
So to even to entrepreneurs and even to job seekers, the first thing is that जो भी mindset है सबसे पहले तो उसको clear कर लो that you are worthy, you are deserving. This is missing in all the people whomsoever I talk. And invest in yourself by upskilling
Yeah.
and in your niche because learning is something जो आज के AI टाइम के एरा में अगर हम लर्न नहीं कर रहे हैं अगर हम अपनी नीश से के अराउंड भी और अदरवाइज ऑल्सो AI ट्रेंड्स को नहीं समझ रहे हैं then we are taking a back seat, we are not standing out in the market. And second thing is invest in a coach because when you surround yourself with five positive people, you uplift yourself. This is what I have like inculcated in my life. I'm just surrounding myself with five positive people, and that's how I'm a different person now. When I was not on this journey, even as a coach, I was a very different and a very low kind of person. And every day I'm developing a new skill. And that's what I tell even the entrepreneurs and the job seekers, just develop your skills. जो भी अच्छा लगता है करो. तो second thing is mindset के अलावा रीडिंग बुक्स तो हो गया देन सेकंड थिंग है कि क्लैरिटी लेके आओ व्हाट यू वांट टू डू व्हाट इज योर पर्पस इज इट लाइक कि सिर्फ इस दुनिया में आए हैं तो you just do a job and take care of your family and that's it और ये ही नहीं है it is much more than that, much more than that. So bring that higher self, love yourself, and after you have done this course of action, now work hard on or work smart on your brand. Bring bring clarity on your brand ताकि सामने वाला आपको देख पाए. Your visibility is there and they can approach you. Approachability should be there.
Nice. Thank you so much, Neha, for those practical suggestions. And I will not call it tips anymore because I think I should remove that word from my dictionary. So I'll do that. And anyways, it was great talking to you. And thank you so much for coming, joining us today, and having this wonderful conversation. I look forward to having more such deeper conversations wherein we will
Absolutely.
touch upon subjects which will actually kind of help our
Give massive value. Yeah.
yeah. So as you said, it's all about adding value. So that is what we are trying to do here, and it's been great. Thank you so much for joining, and we will connect again, and
Thank you.
have a great day.
Thank you. Thank you.